맨 첫 번째 있는 부분은 바다는 하나지만 움직임이 다르죠. 가장 첫 번째 있는 그거를 거친 의식 상태라고 합니다. 그러니까 이 상태가 잠재의식 상태라고 합니다. 근데 이 상태도 아직 해요. 이 상태에서 더 들어갈 수가 있고, 근데 이 상태에서 아직 부족해요. 이 상태에서 더 들어갈 수가 있습니다. 아예 물의 움직임이 없는 상태예요. 이거를 깊은 상태라고 합니다. 굉장히 고요하고 어떤 수많은 감정에서 편안할 수가 있는 거죠. 그러면
You get compared a lot to sleep, right? Because the way you move, because the way you do certain things. To the average, it's tough to believe.
그래서 몸을 예를 들어서 몸을 빠르게 움직이기 위해서는 무언가를 저는 이제 배운다기보다는 몸을 어떻게 빠를 수 있는지를 메커니즘적으로 생각을 한 거죠.
How painful is it to get hit by the shoulder?
이걸 맞으면 굉장히 치명적이겠죠.
Fatal. You can kill somebody.
펀치를 하기 전에 가르시아가 저 상대의 습관을 일단 먼저 읽은 거예요.
Mike Tyson.
Conor McGregor.
You like Conor McGregor?
Yes.
Do you fear anything?
No.
Nothing.
Yeah.
If you were to get into Nate today, do you think you could hang and fight with some of the other guys? I don't want a political answer. I want to hear his answer.
This is gonna hurt.
They typically punch me once. I want to see what it feels like.
Punch?
Yeah, I just want to feel it. Oh wow! You know it's great. Feel the bone. So my guest today is a world-renowned martial art. Probably has a couple billion views on YouTube and Facebook combined. He also is somebody that studies a form of philosophy, combination of Eastern and West. We'll talk about, and he happens to be an entrepreneur. Flew him out here all the way from South Korea. He is here with his translator, but he also speaks English. So sometimes he'll be answering. He doesn't. His translator will also be answering for us. Having said that, DKU, thank you for being a guest on Valuetainment.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for coming out. Thank you for also coming out.
No problem.
So I'm curious, you know, how did you get into martial arts, to get into who you are today? Again, we know you from the videos that we've seen. It's intense, some of the stuff that you do. But how did DKU become DKU?
지금 세계적으로 활동하는 무술가이고요. 그 다음에 이제 멘탈을 가르치는 이제 코치이기도 합니다. 그 비즈니스를 하는 사람이기도 하고.
He's a world-renowned martial artist. He's a mental educator and also a businessman, entrepreneur.
So what happened? And that's great. But what happened for you? Like, what was the point, and how did you get introduced to martial arts?
제가 1988년도하고 80년도에 이쪽에 이제는 종양이 있었어요. 뇌 종양이 있었었는데 그때 이제 의사가 3개월밖에 살지 못한다고 했었습니다. 근데 이제 제 할아버지가 경찰이셨는데 강력한 의지로 살고자 하는 의지가 있다면 할 수 있다라고 해서 그때부터 무술과 많은 움직임과 명상을 수련을 하였고 저는 병을 이겨내서 그 생존이라는 것이 어떤 건지, 그다음에 강력한 인간의 의식이 어떻게 바꿀 수 있는지 알았습니다. 그래서 그 이후로 생존과 의식, 인간의 의식이라는 걸 연구하기 시작했고, 그 다음에 제 철학과 움직임을 합해서 WCS라는 방법을 고안하게 된 겁니다.
So he started this journey in 1989. He got diagnosed with a tumor, kind of near his brain, like the bridge of his moustache. The doctors told him he had 3 months to live.
At 10 years old.
At 10 years old. So they were, and the medical technology wasn't that great in South Korea, and so they all thought he was going to die in 3 months. But what happened was that his grandfather was a police officer, and he trained extensively in martial arts, meditation.
His grandfather did.
His grandfather did, and he recommended that if you have the will to survive and train these methods, I think you might be able to do it. And that's exactly what happened. He was able to beat the illness, and from then on, he kind of had an epiphany, the will to survive is great anything. And he started seeing as a way of life and combining, movement philosophies that he's been learning, and basically creating Warfare Combat System, WCS, is his business pretty much.
And that would be his art, right? Is that a form of art, the WCS system?
So yeah, it's a form of art, philosophy, mental training, everything that's been combined
together.
Yes.
Okay, WCS.
Yes.
And your grandfather, what form of art did he practice? What was he practicing?
전통적으로 그 경찰과 군인에서 사용할 수 있는 실전 무술을 했고요. 그 다음에 정신적으로 어떻게 수련할 수 있는 멘탈 트레이닝을 아주 어렸을 때부터 받았었던 분이었습니다.
누구한테?
스승들.
So his grandfather had various masters when it comes to training the mind, like meditations and stuff. But he was a police officer, so the martial arts part was very practical.
Okay,
combat
got it.
situation.
So it wasn't a high level practitioner him. So he was just practice a little bit with some basic martial arts.